How's it going, YouTube? Happy weekend. This is the Heir of Carthage here, bringing you a video webcam update here thingy. I'm going to answer a few of your questions, and I'm going to tell you what I think of Shogun 2 and kind of what's going to be going on. It seems like I always have to rub my face when I get on camera. Something always itches. So I guess excuse me if you think that's bad etiquette. In any case, I have been playing the crap out of Shogun since it came out on Tuesday, and if you can't tell, I've been spamming out videos like crazy too. And I've actually gotten a huge response to those videos, tons of comments, lots of views. My subscribers are just skyrocketing right now, which thank you, by the way, for all of you who want to subscribe. I'm not going to beg you to or anything else. If you like my videos, subscribe. If not, I won't ever ask you to. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad to have you. For those of you who are like traditional Total War game fans, don't worry. I just put a Rome I just uploaded a Rome Total War video. And you should be able to enjoy that as a couple online battles. And I'm not giving up the other Total War games, but you're going to notice I didn't put up any Polish campaign this weekend. That's going to wait until next weekend, and that's because I just want to crank out a ton of Shogun videos while the game is new. I want to let you all see what the game is like, see whether you want to buy it. I just want to answer a few of your questions on the game and help give you a good start on it while the game is young, because if I sit here and go on at a regular pace with all of my other videos and just kind of put in a couple of Shogun videos, I mean, the game is going to be a year old, kind of like what I did with Napoleon, and I totally blew an opportunity to really introduce people to the new Total War game. So there's a few reasons why there's going to be a lot of Shogun 2 videos. Number one, I love it, and I want to make videos of it, and right now I'm having a huge response to those videos. And so me being the capitalist-minded person that I am, I want to deliver what people want. Demand equals supply here, so it's like you're demanding it, I'm gonna supply it. Not your typical economics lesson, but there you go. In any case, let me answer a few of your questions. I get an absolute crap ton of questions asking me, Heir, when are you gonna play a naval battle in Shogun 2? I'll play one as soon as I get the opportunity. I've tried several times. I tried to bring you a naval battle video on Friday night, tried to bring you one on Saturday, it just didn't work. As in, I don't really get an opponent, plus the naval battles are kind of bugged. And so at the moment they're hard to play. One of the other huge questions I get is, Heir, can such and such computer or my computer, and then you tell me the specs, can that run Shogun 2 Total War? I don't know. The best way to figure out whether it can run Shogun 2 Total War is a two-faceted approach. So here's those two facets. Number one, the requirements for Shogun 2 Total War are right here on the back of the game case. Here's my game. This is a copy I got. I actually, I worked for Walmart, and I was actually kind of mad because I couldn't find it in Walmart, so I had to go to GameStop to get it, and it kind of irritated me that I had to buy it from another company, because I like to be loyal to my company. But in any case, that's a whole other argument. You can buy the game wherever you want. Of course, I'll suggest Walmart while I'm on here if you want to support Heir. But then again, I couldn't find it at my Walmart, so that's kind of irritating. Anyway, that's a whole other story. Let's get off the work stuff. So, look at the requirements on the back of the box. I'm going to read a few of those to you. If you want the minimum requirements, here's what you have to have. It says a 2 GHz dual-core processor. This is minimum requirements. So if you have this, it's probably going to run the game on medium to low. Okay, so 2 GHz dual-core processor, minimum. You have to have a 1 gig of RAM for XP, minimum. 2 gigs for Vista or Windows 7, minimum. And I'm making sure to say minimum on here every time because I mean minimum. And then you have to have 256 meg graphics card, and that's dedicated 256 megs memory, not shared memory, and that's going to be DirectX 9 compliant or above. And but you know, again, that's going to run very slowly, probably very choppy, probably on low or medium, and it may still lag even on low or medium. So don't be expecting to run the game in any great fashion if you have those. Here's the recommended requirements. Now, if you have these, the game is going to run anywhere. Now, I say if you have these recommended requirements, it'll probably run in the medium to high range, and you probably want to beat these requirements if you want it to run on ultra. That's what I found. Usually, if you want the game to run really well, it's usually best to, like, I mean, if at all possible, double the requirements. Now, processors and stuff, sometimes it's not possible, but like as far as RAM goes or video memory, that's always a good way to make sure the game's going to run well. Now, in video memory, to find 2 gigs of video memory, that's not going to happen for a lot of you, but in any case, just hear me out. Here's the recommended requirements. It recommends a Core i5 processor or greater, which I have an i5 650, which is a bottom line i5, and it runs the game fantastic. So when they say recommended i5, that's why, because it works extremely well. It recommends a minimum of 2 gigs of RAM for XP, 4 for Windows 7 or Vista. I have 8 gigs of RAM, so I have plenty of RAM, and that's part of the reason why it runs so well on my on my computer. Also, I have great speed and everything as far as loading and everything's concerned. RAM really helps out with that. It also helps out with your graphics as well. It recommends an AMD Radeon HD 5000 or 6000 series graphics card. I have an NVIDIA GT220. The equivalent NVIDIA cards work just as well, but I think the game designers designed the game around the AMD Radeon cards, so if you want to just go specifically what they have, then you can do that. But you've seen on my videos the game runs extremely well on my NVIDIA card, and you gotta have 20 gigs of free hard drive space, minimum or recommended. That's just how much hard drive space it takes. So that's the requirements. Now, I said there was 2 ways to know whether the game would run good or not. One of them was what I just said there, and then the second one was go online to Steam, download the demo, and run the demo. If the demo runs good, game will probably run good on your computer. I mean, that's the best way to know. So you can ask me, and I may or may not be able to respond because I have a ton of questions that probably won't respond right now. That's how you find out whether or not it runs good on your computer. So some of you have been asking me, well, how much does a computer cost? What can I buy that's going to run the game well? I don't know. I don't know what country you're in. I don't know what area of the U.S. you're in, if you're in the U.S. So I don't know what you expect to pay for a computer. I'll just give you a roundabout figure here. My computer is kind of probably what I would consider to be low-end gaming computer, and I got it for around the computer itself was about $900 American, and I bought it at a local store here. And so if you want an idea of what you're going to need as far as price to play the game on high settings, unless you have a way to get discount computer parts, which you may, that's what you could probably expect. And that's for the high settings. So anyway, I think that answers a lot of the questions that you all had. So I've answered the naval battle thing. I've answered your questions about the performance. Some of you asked me many times the kind of software that I use to record. I use Fraps to record, and then I use a video editing software called Power Director 9, and I have the 64-bit version. Very much like it. I tried out Sony Vegas once. I didn't like it. To me, it seemed counterintuitive, overly complicated. I know that it's extremely capable and probably can do a lot more than my program, but my program is just a lot more user-friendly, and so I liked it. So that's why I use what I do there. And then as far as my Xbox videos, I use I don't know really how to pronounce it. It's like Hopagog or something like that. Hopag HD PVR. So for any of you interested in the stuff I record with, that's what I record with. Trying to think what other questions I had. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I just uploaded a Rome Total War online battle video. So for those of you who like the classic Total War games, that should satisfy a bit of that. Yes, the other Total War games are going to be slow for the time being, for 2 reasons that I think I've already mentioned. I love Shogun 2, and I love putting out Shogun 2 videos for all of those of you who are loving Shogun 2 videos. So that's where we're going to be going. In fact, I'm probably going to post a Shimazu campaign video tonight as well, just so that I can satisfy the cravings for those Shogun 2 videos. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments of this video, and the next time I do a video update, which will probably be within a week, I will come back to these comments, and if you want to see a particular question answered, thumb up on it a whole bunch. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean I won't answer your question, but if it has a whole bunch of thumbs up, I'll know that a bunch of people want to know that. So leave your questions in the comments. I'll use it next time as a guide for the questions to answer when I do another video update. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm coming up on 5,000 crazy quick. Unbelievable to me that I started a little under 2 years ago, and then here I am already with 5,000 subscribers now. Some people on YouTube may be saying, oh, that's nothing, I got like 20 or 30,000 subscribers. Well, okay, well I don't. To me it's a big deal. Every one of my subscribers is a big deal because I never expected anybody to watch my videos. So thank you for subscribing. I've had a huge surge recently. Thank you for all your comments and messages, support, views. I love it all. Yes, I'm overwhelmed with comments and messages right now, so be patient. I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. I do read every single comment, message, question. I read everything. I don't get to respond to everything right now, but it is not a waste of your time to comment because I promise you I will read it. And then also let me give a quick shout out to DevilMatt777 for the new background on my YouTube, and also for it's the background in my intro on my videos. For those of you asking, the music in it is actually Mars, Bringer of War by Gustav Holst. It's from his symphony The Planets. Very good music. So anyway, in case you were wondering that, and this is Heir of Carthage signing off for now. I will see you back in the near future with more videos, and thanks for watching.